Mike Downing from Bear Pop Comics. I don't have the phone camera stable today because I'm showing you a great collection I got from John, which I'm considering hustling. I'm selling them because I just decided I was going to get this all in one shot, but the collection, the covers are so great. So I had to make one last video of these beautiful X-Men Gold books before I got rid of my collection of these, because I'm going to re-establish this collection, but I'm probably going to get it all in one either graphic novel series. I'll either buy it online or get it digitally, through the Kindle. But I got to be a businessman, and sometimes doing comics, you can't hoard everything. You gotta have some business sense. So I looked at them for a while. I enjoyed them. Looked at them again and looked at them again, and I said it's time to upgrade. So I do sell comics. I'm not just a collector. So let me show you what I have here. So we have X-Men Gold number 29. Too much glare on it. X-Men Gold 009. This great issue, which I thought this was really worth something, being that they mentioning that is going to be an Iron Man, his new image of Iron Man. I think he's coming out in maybe the Daredevil series. I don't know. Maybe it was just a rumor. But this looks like the Punisher Iron Man and X-Men Gold number 08. We have, and I like this cover, X-Men Gold number 006. And this is Mutant Ex Machina. I like the evolution, how they did the cover. This was one of my favorite ones here, X-Men Gold number 005. I like that Sentinel one there. It's kind of a takeoff of that New Mutants issue that introduced Cable. So, I thought it was dope. And this one's a favorite of mine too. X-Men Gold number 002. This looks like it's Wolverine. I almost thought it was Sabretooth, but he's a little older. But if you look at the cover, these are some great covers. And honestly, some of the interior is not as good as the cover. they sold you. They got this cover artist, and this cover artist is slamming. Now this one, the interior is actually good. If I had another one of these, I would probably keep this one. But I gotta stop that because I'm going to replace it. This one here, the art is really, really good. Really, I like this kind of stuff. I'm excited, when I get it. But I'm also willing to post it and let it go because I get it in one big collection, and that's what helps me to move on past it. So there's some great art in here. So we also have, I'm gonna stop looking at it because then I won't sell it. We also have another favorite of mine, X-Men Gold 13 Part 1 Mojo Worldwide with Apocalypse and Mojo on the cover. Now, just admiring the cover. I had to remember, I don't think I've opened this one up. Yeah, the art in here is decent. It's really good. Yeah, I like this kind of stuff, man. And but one thing, they brought back the Marvel value stamp. I used to love these in the 70s books, but these are actually more applicable. You can actually peel them off, but I would never do it. Just keep it in there. It's a Marvel value stamp. It was a little weird. Used to didn't get those until you did the letter page. But I thought that was cool that they bought them back. Yeah. But the art is amazing. I can't say anything short of that. So, I try not to continue looking at it too much because then I want to keep it. And then I keep it and I never get rid of it. And then, for a comic collector, to upgrade your collection. You have to you can't keep everything. Some things you got to move. You don't have the room to keep everything, and that's what I deal with. I don't have the room. And then I also try to run this as a business on the side with my music. So I had to remember you can't hoard on to everything. It's great to have, and I can always get it again. There's all kind of formats where you can get these books again. So we have X-Men Gold number 21 here. Yeah, the artist that was on these are just stuff to look at, because I would keep it. I'm telling you, I would keep it. So, that classic Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I used to like that show. I thought this show was good. That's a classic ad right there. So, these are things that I'm admiring. I had to put it on a video before I let it go so you guys could see it. I think I showed it before, but I didn't show it in this entirety. And we have one more issue of it. I'm not even going to open this one up. I'm just not. Because I don't want to. This is X-Men Gold. Excuse the glare. It's got the Mylar. So those that took out the Mylar. This is X-Men Gold number 12. So this is going with the X-Men Gold collection. And I am going to obtain it again. Sorry, I'm showing you a lot of unedited stuff. You don't need to see that part. That's just supplies in the room. And just on honorable mention, this was a nice reader's copy, but I got Astonishing X-Men. So, eventually I will start to collect those, but I'll probably get a graphic novel of it. So that's what I have so far today. I'm not going to make this video that long, but I really wanted to get into these. But while we're here, hold on, stand by. Let me pause this for a minute. Okay, so while we're here, I had to give a little better lighting. I want to see what's the art is inside this book here. Just curious about it. Let me move that glare back. What does it look like in here? Yeah, they just had some good artists that were drawing these. And I don't have the complete run, so maybe it's good that I go and get the complete run, because this is still very, very obtainable, so I can get the complete run and read the whole story. And, I can still enjoy the art. The single issues, I'm just going to have to get rid of them and just get it all in one shot. This helps support what I do. Ooh, looks like the hand is in here. I like the hand. Yeah, all right. Yeah, how do y'all feel about that? The hand is showing up in the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out. And one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, the Tarantula. That book that they did the swipe from that cover for that scene, I don't have that book anymore. I may have to see. This is why I sell collections like this, because a book like that isn't cheap. And I may have to see if my boy John has it and, make him a play for it. But not right now. Right now, it's time to get back in my businessman mode, because I had months where I used to talk to you guys. I didn't even sell. I just wanted to enjoy them, look at them, read them, but now back to reality. It is time to start moving some things so I can obtain and get my collection more. I think this is the Executioner. I thought it was Iron Man on the front. I think it's the Executioner. That's a good shot of him too. So this is my video for today. Just enjoying the comic content. And this is my classic X-Men Gold collection. Sorry about the finger. My X-Men Gold collection that I'm going to be posting and letting go. But I'm going to get it again. And, so no worries. So I'm glad you guys got to enjoy it with me. The days I picked it up when I was super excited. Give John big credit. John sells quality books. None of these books that you see on this table, retail really should go no less than probably $5 because of the condition of the books. So he doesn't sell junk. He don't sell like a dollar book that's all torn up or cover coming off. So I got a nice deal, but for quality books, you know, because I could have found these in the dollar bin, but the condition that I would have seen them in may not have been as good as this. I might have found one or two of them, but they would have had like ticks and all that kind of stuff. And he generally doesn't sell that kind of stuff, so I can flip them pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at them because I probably won't let them go. This is Mike Downing of Bear Pop Comics. I want you guys to enjoy your day, get out and get some air, and also keep collecting great comics.